The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. A run now with McLaughlin. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Bravo 80. Let's go.
Ball on the ground. Oh, right at the outside. He lost the football. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hurt. Street.
Lee Gett in motion. On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
3rd and 10. McBride is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and 9.
Here we go, set.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Throwing is Dart. Flushed to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go, here we go. 60, hurt.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. He'll get this out to the left flat, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A handoff. The ball comes out. The Packers have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get about 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the 16-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. This is McLaughlin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Second and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Let's go now.
Scatterboo trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
1 more time, it's Scatterboo. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7. Packers 7. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll begin here on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
4 yards. yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll give on the ground. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Throwing now from the gun. He'll find his running back, McLaughlin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Packers.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk my taste.
Smash!
Here's a run, go left, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase,
and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check out.
His drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Here we go. Half the 60, half the 60. Hey,
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Come on, set. 60, roll. Check.
A run now with McLaughlin. Accelerating toward midfield. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. It covers 51 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big gainer for Green Bay. 37 yards. McLaughlin. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70. Reno. On lock line. Check out.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Rig it. Like. Hey. Check that. Check. Ready.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Patterson's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll go play action here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 43-yard line.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down at his
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game.
Brings up 2nd
Back with
and
more
3.
from Lambeau Field after this. Second down, they need 3. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this down to the 47. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Fabio Carica. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. 3rd and 7. Now Dart. He's got his tight end. That's McCloud. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
On play action, it is Dart. Moving left. And a nice run to be close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as the Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready up.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Come on. Set. Head to 60. Head to 60. Steady.
They'll try to punch it in with Scatterboo. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Robert coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Is good. Makes the score Giants 14. Packers 10. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. I'll tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number two kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. dart. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Go! On low 18. Half the 60. Half the 60. Check go.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cross. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run here with Abanaconda. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanaconda. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll look to throw. hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Abanaconda. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it inside the 5. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Now it is 1st and goal.
60 Eagle.
Here's a run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4th down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
19 Tiger.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Down 19 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Leggett in motion. He'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Leggett in motion.
18 Cardinal.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Giants first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down, Giants.
Throwing is Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On third down, here is Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back in
You know,
his
at
own
this point, the
49.
defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set up. Viking 18. Smash. No.
A run now with McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready. Take off.
On second down, they'll run. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterbo. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Harris on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
19, 18, go!
Throwing, dart. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 21-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, second and inches.
Let's go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy Eagles!
Leggett in motion. They'll run here. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up in a short game.
Second down, 8 for the first down. A quick throw, that's Leggett on the RPO. And the Giants are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
70 Timberwolf, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They come up for 2nd and 2. He'll run, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Cowboys, go!
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Warriors 70. 65.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal drive from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to win the game. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late. But he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.